Okay. You want to go here? I think this is where they are now. Yep. We don't want to go in yet, but... There he is. The same guy from before is with him, too. He should have the pictures on hand, so now would be the time to ask. Sorry, do you have a minute? Who's that? Have you got a new customer? Nah, pretty sure that's Reen from Class 7. You know, the guy who's always helping out the student council. Damn. We just about closed the deal, too. Dealio style, even. He might have been the one you noticed earlier, then. No doubt about it. And he's headed straight for us. We can't let him see the stash, though. They probably got the shady papers. What are we gonna do? He's already pretty close. Don't worry, I've got a plan. If we make it out of here alive, we'll meet at point C. You ready? Yeah. I've got some questions for you, too. Whoa! What are you doing over there in that revealing swimsuit, Elisa? Wait, Elisa? Why would she even be in a Son of a... And they're gone already. Well, they're fast if nothing else. They got me good this time. It didn't seem like they'd finished their trade, though. I've been to the places Fidelio mentioned, but it seems like they have another meeting spot. They'll want a place no one will find them. Maybe like a building that's not used very often. I better start searching then. You know, like the auditorium? Auditorium style. Da 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 da. The auditorium's open. Is it? Wow. Maybe he found his way in here. We can actually go in! First time we've been in here since the very beginning. There's a stage. Nice. I'll take this one. Well then, it's a pleasure doing business with you. You're busted, sir. God, seriously? Again? Okay, gotta go later. Wait up, Rex. Okay, hand it over. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you, but you shouldn't have that photo. I guess I'm sunk. Fine. Here you go. Green confiscated the offending photo. Is this President Toa? I'm a big fan, alright? You got a problem with that? Not exactly. I wasn't really sure what to expect when I heard that Rex was taking inappropriate photos, but this is just a picture of her working, like she always does. Isn't it great? It's Toa in her natural habitat. How can your heart not melt when you see that sweet look of determination? Sneaking a picture like this is an art, and you can't deny that Rex is a master of his craft, can you? Can you? Well, I really can't. But he still took his photo without permission, so... Yeah, I figured as much. That's why I handed it over. But are you sure you should be standing here talking to me while Rex gets away? Yeah, good point. I can tell that he's still somewhere in the auditorium, though. Seems like he's planning on hiding out in here and hoping I'll leave. Got some bad news for you, Rex. Either way, I'd better not catch you buying candid photos again, got it? Yeah, got it. Who's ready to go to detention? That really was a good photo, but taking them sneakily like that probably isn't a great thing to do. Still, Rex is a great runner. He just took off like a shot. He sure did. Maybe he should join the track team. Although I don't think there is one.
Next time, make sure you talk to me today, okay?
Kind of reminds me of the auditorium at Genis Royal Academy a little bit. A little bit. What's up here? Nothing. Nope. No appointment today, thankfully. There he is, the little a-hole. I gotcha. Sorry, Rex. It's over. There's nowhere to run. Just come quietly and brace for a lecture from Fidelio. How'd you even think to look up here? I mean, obviously. He's getting a detention. Alright, the game's up, Rex. Hand over all the photos you've taken without their subject's permission. And don't even think about holding on to the photo quartz you used to make them. To take them, not make them. Whatever the beep. Fine. This is all I've got left, though. Fidelio took the photographs and photo quartz from Rex. There's Paula, and Lind, and Elisa, and Laura. Wow, they're remarkably varied, aren't they? And it looks like there are even more on the photo quartz, too. Well, yeah. These are really nice photos, though. I'm surprised. So am I. They're all very characteristic of the girls featured in them. They really convey each girl's individual charms. So, you like them too, then? They're beautiful photographs, I'll give you that. So... But that doesn't change the fact that they were taken without the girl's permission. It doesn't matter how well taken a photo is if its subject doesn't want to be photographed. Nickelback style. I'm sure you understand what I'm trying to say here, don't you? I guess, yeah. By the way, we'd heard that you were exchanging them with some of the other students. That's right. I'm afraid we're going to need to ask you to give us whatever you traded for, too. Fine. Rex handed Fidelio a magazine. It's full of pictures of girls. Well, at least he wasn't selling them for Mira. So, now what happens to me? Am I going to get a Wednesday detention? If the photos were too risque, I was going to tell you to leave the club. But I think I know just the way to put all this behind us. Fidelio tore up the photographs and put the photo quartz under a bright light, utterly destroying the photographs on it. No! All my hard work, all my blood, sweat, and tears. Compared to having the instructors find out about what you were doing, this is a cakewalk. Well, that's true. I doubt anyone other than Fidelio would have forgiven me for what I did either. He's a prevert, didn't you know? Haha, well, you're a top-notch photographer after all. I know you'll do great things if you put your mind to it. You really think so? I'm sorry I haven't been coming to the club for a while, too. As long as you realize what you did was wrong, I have no intention of harping on the matter any further. It looks like everything's okay between them now. That's a relief. Anyway, I'm not going to tell you to stop taking pictures of girls, but make sure you get their permission in the future, okay? I'm sure the photographs you take will turn out even better that way. Okay. Quest snapped completed. We got a green pendulum for whatever reason. Uh-oh. Phone just rang. If it's John, I swear. Hello. Reen Schwarzer of Class 7 speaking. It's Neidhart. Are you free at the moment, Schwarzer? I am. Did you need something? Good. As it so happens, I have a little proposal for you. If you have a moment to spare, come speak with me in the faculty lounge. I'll give you the details in person. Is this an urgent matter? No, there's no need to rush, or even come along at all if you can't make it. Your other responsibilities take precedence. If you do have the time, however, I would appreciate your presence. So that's another side quest. I wonder what this proposal is. Hold on, wasn't he supposed to be returning to his unit today? You said unit. Oh well. I'm sure I'll find out whenever I make it to the faculty lounge. Another quest down. Snapped. After a bit of discussion, Fidelio and I decided it would be best to catch Rex in the act. He told me that Rex exchanges his wares near the old schoolhouse, and behind the field storage building. I'm going to check them out. I found Rex behind the storage building, but he ran off before I could confront him. Time to head to the old schoolhouse. I tried to be careful, but I fell right into Rex's trap. He got away again. I'm sure he's hidden somewhere without too many people. but I have no idea where. Guess I'll have to start looking around. I found Rex inside the auditorium. Surprise, surprise, he ran away again. But I can tell he's still in the building. I managed to corner Rex and dragged him back to Fidelio. At least it seems like he's reflecting on what he did wrong. Seems like it. Alright. I had a good run, but I guess I gotta abandon the art of the candid shot. It'd be tough to get permission to shoot from some of the racier angles, but I'll make it happen somehow. He doesn't regret a thing, does he? Probably not. Once I do that, problem solved. Rex really is a fantastic photographer, though. If only he'd apply that skill to photos of anything other than girls. Wah, wah, wah. Guess we'll take this one. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. You know, because Bob needs all the help he can get and such. Gas gift style. Like that time Ben thought that the gas gif was funny. To the faculty lounge. Oh, okay. Hey, where do you think you're going, Romeo? You still need to do the mission. Get back here and do the fucking job. You little bastards. It's Cloud. Hello, Schwarzer. Have you finished assisting the student council? Yes, sir. We managed to take care of our most pressing tasks. By the way, I was under the impression that you'd be returning to the military. Was there a change of plans? I resolved my military business in record time. I got back not too long ago, in fact. You're saying you've already come and gone? You must be exhausted. Exhausted doesn't begin to cover it. To make matters worse, Instructor Thomas roped me into drinking with him last night. I hardly managed to get any shut-eye, though maybe I shouldn't be telling you about this. Maybe. I was about to say. But he went out with Instructor Thomas even after all of that. I never would have expected him to be so friendly. Moving on. Instructor Wallenstein told me about your swimming lessons. It seemed as though the men of Class 7 suffered a truly humiliating defeat. Like that time Vega Star took swimming lessons, but a couple of smart guys went next to him and urinated, causing him to quit. Seems as though the men of Class 7 suffered a truly humiliating defeat. I can't really think of one. Xseed and Clausel, Schwarzer. I'm referring to Xseed and Clausel. If what Instructor Valenstein told me holds true, those two swam circles around all you men. Or maybe I should say boys. Men of the Empire would not stand for this. Ho ho ho! For the sake of masculinity, the world over, please tell me you at least felt a twinge of frustration. Well, I mean, a twinge, sure. Then there may be hope for you yet. Listen well, Schwarzer. If you got the time and the guts, I'd be willing to teach you how men swim. I'm going to need you to clarify that. Swimming is more about knowing how to breathe and use your body than it is your body itself. Us army men undergo training in order to learn how to swim quickly and efficiently. No wasted movements, no wasted breaths. And I would be willing to pass this all on to you in order to keep you from being shown up by those two girls again. Seriously? I'm always serious. If you got the stones, gather up Class 7's men and I'll teach you all at once. This might be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Make your choice. Right. I need to think it over. Let's get swimming! If you're willing to teach us, I'm not going to waste this opportunity. Now, there's an answer. Gather up the other men and meet me in the gymnasium. Quest swimming lesson started. Ho ho ho! We're gonna take a swimming lesson. Because we gotta become pool experts. So why are we here again? I was watching a Lancer stream. Instructor Neidhart wants to teach us how to swim as effectively as possible. In that case, we owe him our gratitude. I still don't get why we needed to assemble so quickly just for some swimming lessons. If it's such a pressing issue for you, I can't imagine any of us would mind if you left us and went back to the dorm. It's not an issue, it's an observation, you swarmy little... Right then. Let us begin. Lettuce and mayo. We'll begin with warm-ups, done in accordance with the Manway method. The what now? The Manway method? Did you just make that up? The name's not important. The method, on the other hand, is. You'll be racing each other one-on-one. Nothing gets a man motivated like some sweaty competition. Now, Schwarzer, why don't we start with you since you decided to pipe up about the name? Ho ho ho! Pick your first opponent. Yes, instructor. So you can choose whoever you want to make your Link experience go up with. And if you win, you'll get extra AP, I believe. Guess we'll go with Elliot. Elliot, would you mind going first? That's fine with me. I don't know if I'll pose much of a challenge, but I'll try my hardest. Till we gotta do the swimming minigame again. On your marks, get set, go! And we're off. Yeah. I won! Winner! I'm a pool expert, didn't you know? Woo! You really are fast. You're not exactly a slow swimmer yourself. Are you here to chit-chat, or are you here to swim? Get back here at once. Yes, instructor. Yes, sir. Damn right. Got 100 link experience with Mr. Elliot. Not quite Chadley, but close enough. The Manway method warm-ups continued in this fashion. And in the end, it didn't even matter. Everyone had raced everyone without a single break. Ooh, 4 races in a row really takes its toll on you. You're telling me. I'm exhausted. Yeah, I think we're about done for the day. I'm ready for a nap. V style. I knew swimming could be tiring, but I didn't know it could get this bad. Meh. That should do it for our warm-ups, correct? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I would appreciate if we could get to the meat of these lessons. Because I'm sure he's got stuff to do. How naive. Sorry, I think I might have You're all naive, every last one of you. You boys think you're ready to learn anything after a wimpy little warm-up like that? Oh, we still have a long way to go. Which leads us into our next exercise of the day, limit breakers. We're gonna learn limit breaks, didn't you know? I'm not the only one panicking about the word break being in that name, am I? What are those exactly? There's no such thing as a dumb question, Regnants, but that one came awfully close. As the name would suggest, this exercise has you swimming to, then through the limits of your endurance. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh no, instructor, this is a surefire way to drown. Don't do this to us. But don't worry, I'll give you 30 whole seconds to rest for every length of the pool you swim. 30 whole seconds? Wow, how generous. Is he serious? That didn't sound like a joke to me. Maybe this is how they do it in the army. Do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. It seems as though each of you has expended all your reserves of energy by now. I'm honestly surprised that none of us are dead yet. Defeated! Was there any point to all of this? Heh, you still doubt me. I'd suggest checking how long your last times were. I'm sure you'll find yourself impressed. Everyone checked their final times just as Instructor Neidhart had suggested. No way! It felt like it took us hours to get across the pool. What exactly happened here? Once you reach your limit, your body dedicates all of its energy to swimming, not wasting an ounce on anything else. This is the method I told you about. Keep swimming like this and you'll be able to cut down your times even further. So this is why you pushed us so far. There was a method to your madness all along. That's right. Snide comments aside, you all perform very well. You might want to use these to recover from your training, though. Uh-oh. We got 5 Tyrrell bombs. Thank you. That's all for today. But this isn't the end. You'd better keep training so those girls don't show you up again. Of course. Thank you for taking the time to coach us. Mike Gundy style. Quest swimming lessons completed. Do. Makes me want to puke. Walks off. Reporter follows coach with a bucket. At Instructor Neidhart's suggestion, I rounded up the other guys in Class 7 for his special swimming lessons. He says he's going to teach us the most effective and manly way to swim. I have no idea what he's talking about. We started by racing each other. I chose Elliot as my first opponent. I won against him, too. After that, Neidhart had us swim until we couldn't swim anymore. He is not a merciful man. He is an effective one, though. We're all posting way better times than we were before. He's playing well enough, but we're just not going to play him. Just the way it is. Can't do nothing about it. As I walked towards the old schoolhouse, Patrick came to stop me. He's still chewing over what happened during our practical exam last month. Maybe he's not as bad as I thought he was. He's worse. Much, much worse. Just the way it is, dude. Can't do nothing about it. Do. Alright, so now we want to head to the old schoolhouse and, you know, the main thing that we need to do. Do. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Do. Where am I going? What are you doing? To the old schoolhouse.